on Madden NFL 23.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand. And the calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
And at one point, the ascension of Jared Goff was really, really strong. Back-to-back Pro Bowls, took his team. Came really within one quarter of winning it. But since that time, he's had bouts of inconsistency, and that's been the struggle for him as he tries to get back to the form he showed earlier in his career.
And this will wind up the Lions' first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. Here's Goff. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And one of the key numbers that I look at after every game, total yards allowed. They held them under 200 yards of total offense, just couldn't sustain much of anything against them. Great job showing them different looks and then attacking.
On second down, Swift. Oh, nice move. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. 2 carries for him now on the opening drive, both for good yardage.
And based on film study, they thought that there was a chance to spring him more than once for some pretty good yardage in this game.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. First down, and they go with Swift again. Oh, he shifts past him. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 43 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down. Goff. And he'll just get rid of it.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Goff now to throw. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. To throw is Goff. Now he'll escape to his left. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Goff a handoff here to Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown! St. Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point safely through, and it's now a 7-0 game. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. taken at about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here are the Falcons now as they get set for their opening possession. They're led out by a former number 2 overall pick in the draft from BYU, it's Zach Wilson.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They go play action now. Wilson. And complete to Drake London. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Wilson now off the bootleg. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Flying in for that sack. Hutchinson. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now it's Wilson. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
That's a good bounce back point right there after taking the sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Down to the 42, second down. The rushing numbers for Pollard last week. The hat trick +1, 4 trips to the end zone with his legs.
And, partner, you know how all the guys do when they do that little symbol now about eating, right? Keep feeding me, feeding me. They just kept feeding him, and next thing you know, he kept getting in the end zone.
Here's Pollard again. They find some open field here. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
They run on first down as they get about. Second and 7 forthcoming. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
On third down, it's Pollard. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on third down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. Did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to... be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a third down coming up. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. This to Pitts, and he's got it. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 7. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
From the 30 on second down, Goff. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turned it into a successful play.
And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Now, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. And just a yard to go here on second down. Swift going to try up the middle. Gets around him. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal block in the ball. Offense.
An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next.
Swift is hit, and he coughs it up. And the Falcons say they have it. They do. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having two hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
First down, and it's Pollard again. Down to about the 32.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And still about 3 yards shy of the first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop him short of a first down.
They'll run forward with Pollard. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now it's Wilson. Got London on a slant. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
That was a nicely run slant route. And what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Throws right back to London, complete again. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5, pickup of 3. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Pollard again. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tony Pollard, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Falcons have taken the lead. So another rushing touchdown for him this year. Boy, he's found the end zone quite a bit so far. Charles, that now an even 20 scores on the season.
And you know how often we use the term, probably I overuse the term imposing their will? Well, these defenses have become really powerless to stop him. That's what we've seen from him and his team this year. You know he's getting the ball down here in the red zone, but he's just got that strength of will himself, and he's used it to great effect.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Detroit's offense ready to take over. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got him down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
That's good for the Lions.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now Goff on first down. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. First down now, but that clock rolling. From the gun, here's Goff. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Goff to St. Brown for the Detroit first down. Goff throwing again. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. To throw again on second down. Goff trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant, and the Falcons will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. After the interception, here's Wilson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Samson Ibuka. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Well, certainly going to be a lot tougher adding a touchdown to that lead now since they're facing 2nd and 20-plus. Big-time sack to start the drive and put the opponent way back. Let's see what kind of play call they come up with here.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. And some room to work. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and the Lions will take over. The Lions going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now he's forced out left. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Falcons ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Wilson. Got a man, it's London. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Wilson. And that's caught. It's Bryan Edwards. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any safer that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Wilson's throw into the hands of Pitts here. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
Nice job. Nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now a give here to Pollard. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was there.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant.
And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
There's Wilson to throw.
And this will be caught by Edwards.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
Again, 4. It's now 2nd and 6. That's the Lions' 9-yard line.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
They'll run with Pollard. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
They'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And gets by him, and now a little daylight. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it.
65 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got a 1st and 10 now out past the 20. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
On 2nd down, Swift.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards to pick up, 1st down.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Once again, it's Swift.
And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
If they're going to get a 1st down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Could be some contact going on.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. We have played 3 quarters. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Goff.
He'll find Swift out of the backfield.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 50, it's Goff.
Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
back to the running game with Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
Sometimes that's a danger of putting that jumbo set out there. You just get a lot of bodies massed in one location. You could wind up with 18, 20, maybe even all 22 in the box, and there's nowhere to run the football.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Go off a handoff here to Swift. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The intended target, T.J. Hawkinson, but it's going to be second down.
It's now second down
10. To throw is Goff. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big play that time on a catch and run. And this long drive is going to continue as they move the chains again. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Goff. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Lions go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Don't forget the extra point hits something good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down.
He was tackled over the 27 line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
They go back to Pollard on second down. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. The Falcons on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
But sometimes, Brandon, it's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. And caught by London. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well, great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They go play action now. Wilson. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them. after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Play action. Now Wilson. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
The Falcons send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
And Detroit getting set to go now.
Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At their own 26. Here's Goff. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. Here's Goff.
Throw over the middle, he finds Williams. And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. Swift going to try up the middle.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This for the lead in the final stages. And his kick is right there. It's good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ballgame, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter. There, a big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
So all eyes on the Falcons. Down by a field goal, 70 seconds remaining. And they need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. Now Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
They will run straight ahead with Swift to the 27-yard line.
And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
They run out of the gun with Swift.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to swell the lead to 6. And it's off the left upright. Oh, my goodness. Heartache. It's no good. And that will keep this a 3-point game. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55. But you'll see it just conk off that upright. And they're denied a chance at 3 points.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
One last shot for Wilson. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them